All praise, glory, and honor is most certainly due to the Most High, the God of the patriarchs, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and peace to you in the name of Jesus. This is your brother Elisha Israel of the household of faith, and I count it a blessing each and every single time that I can come before you to preach the word of God. Never don't count it as a light thing to do so. All right, brothers and sisters, I want to get right into today's topic. I'm seriously not peace to you, brother. I'm not gonna keep you long at all. I mean, I'm really burning the what they call it, burning the candle of both ends, so to speak. So, but nevertheless, I did want to just touch upon this issue of adultery. You know, adultery is something that's very serious when it is committed. You know, marriage is very serious. The covenant of marriage is not to be taken lightly. And but I do want to touch upon one thing. I will say is that when it comes to the Bible, it is necessary. It behooves us to deal with what's written, not according to our own customs and traditions, not accustomed to the culture and customs of the people of which we have been scattered, but rather what Torah actually says, what the word of God actually says concerning adultery. So we're going to look at it very shortly. We're going to look at the punishment for adultery. We'll find out what adultery actually is. Okay, so now let's go to, just to show you that it's a serious thing, let's go to the book of Hebrews. Peace to you, brother. Let's go to Hebrews, the 13th chapter. Hebrews, the 13th chapter. I'm going to pick it up at verse 4. The author of Hebrews writes, marriage is honorable in all. Okay, so that is honorable. Okay, it's honorable to be married. It's good to be married. You know, that's the first institution amongst the mankind that was set up. And through that institution, a man and a woman only would come together and bring forth children. Okay, so he says marriage is honorable in all. Then he said in the bed undefiled. What do you mean by that? Hold your finger here and let's go to Proverbs, the 5th chapter. Okay, because here even Solomon said something. He said in Proverbs 5:18, let thy fountain be blessed and rejoice with the wife of thy youth. Let her be as the loving hind and pleasant roe. Let her breast satisfy thee at all times, and be thou ravished always with her love. Now, that's what he said about. So he's talking about a wife there. He said marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled. So there's nothing wrong with intercourse between married individuals. Okay. Matter of fact, hold your finger there again. Let's go to another place. Then go to 1 Corinthians, the 7th chapter. Because he says something. He says, concerning a man and a woman that are married, he says in verse 3, 1 Corinthians 7:3, let the husband render unto the wife due benevolence, and likewise also the wife unto the husband. The wife hath not power of her own body, but the husband, and likewise also the husband hath not power of his own body, but the wife. Defraud ye not one another. Let me see. Hey, brother Isaiah, can you hear me? Can you see me? If you can you let me know? Yeah, okay, cool. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. So it says, the wife have not, in verse 4, the wife have not power of her own body, but the husband, and likewise also the husband have not power of his own body. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you both. It says, defraud ye not one the other, except it be with consent for a time. So it's talking about sex between a man and his wife. He said, y'all shouldn't be defrauding each other. You know, I always tell this story about some people I know that were married, and the mother-in-law, the husband's mother-in-law, moved in, and she gave her daughter some terrible advice, told her, you want to